and I work at Lucky Bastards Fine Tattoo Work. I've been at this shop coming up 2 years. Altogether, I've been tattooing 6 years. Tattoo shops have always been a place where the weirdos can come, you know? Like, nobody cares who's here. You're getting a tattoo, automatically cool. You know, you always walk out cooler than you were when you walked in. If you're somewhere where no one cares about the work, even as a culture, like tattoo culture, your work suffers, and that just translates to your clients getting bad tattoos. But when there's no clients around, we're all just hanging out, you know? We're all artists, so we just draw nonstop. It's cool, everyone here just loves tattooing and anything about it. You know, when you're doing bigger work and you see your client every 2 weeks, you really get past the superficial, like, oh, you know, how long you been tattooing, is it gonna hurt? All those basic questions which are, I think, essential to develop that relationship. There's other times where I'll do a big tattoo on somebody and I'll never see them again. You know, like, eventually I'll forget about them, but they're always gonna remember their experience here, so that's why we try to keep it professional at first, so at least you always have a good memory about it. We definitely get a lot of local people, a lot of Chapman students. It's pretty cool because everyone's kind of in different points of their life. You know, the Chapman students are just out on their own for the first time. Oftentimes they live here their whole lives and they're just trying to stand out on their own. And then we have other clients that are just 80 years old, waited 80 years plus to get tattooed, and they're just having fun, you know? So you get a whole wide range of tons of clients. I have one friend now who's a client, and I remember I tattooed her boyfriend's name on her, and then about 2 weeks later I covered it up. And then 2 weeks after that, because she was feeling rebellious or whatever, I just did another tattoo, and then I saw her about every other week. And then, yeah, you know, she called me up, grabbed drinks with some friends, stuff like that. But it's weird. It's almost like naturally happens because it's a pretty intimate experience, you know. When we're tattooing, we try not to comment on anything about the design because years from now, you'll remember if I did your tattoo, all the dumb things I said, or all the cool things I said. You know, you might see signs around the shop like no cell phones, no filming, stuff like that, because we're just trying to keep you calm and have a good time. Maybe it's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck or something like that, but at least you're gonna leave with a pleasant experience.
We wanted to get a perspective from the consumer's point of view on whether or not the experience in this tattoo shop was pleasant. Here's a local Chapman student giving us a look into his recent trip to Fine Tattoo Work.
My name is Jackson Mock. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Springfield, Missouri. I got my last tattoo at Fine Tattoo here in Orange, California. I chose to go there because the quality of the tattoos was just amazing. I heard nothing but great feedback, and this shop was super inviting. It definitely wasn't intimidating when you walked in like some tattoo shops can be. So that definitely drew me to it. The artwork, all of the artists were extremely talented. I felt when I walked in, I looked through their portfolios and I wasn't thrown off by any of their artwork or felt like I didn't want them tattooing me. Yeah, but I was just extremely comfortable when I walked in, and I knew that was the perfect place to get a tattoo.